Young adults have come out in their numbers since Friday when it was announced that they can get their COVID-19 vaccine. When registrations opened, more than 500,000 signed up. Our reporter Lindokuhle Xulu is out in Baragwanath to see if people are making use of the vaccination sites over the weekend. Lindo, what are you seeing this morning? Are many people making use of the weekend vaccination sites? And what are the age groups looking like? Are there lots of young people, or is it sort of a mixed bag?
Well, we'll tell you about that just in a short while. But Andy, you are right in saying that young adults, those that are over the age of 18, are also in fact eligible to get the vaccine. They have registered, but the concern is whether they are using the opportunity to actually go to the vaccination site and actually get some of these jabs. But in terms of what we are seeing today, there are a number of people that are out here. There are a number of cars in the parking lot showing that people are actually using this. But is it enough? That's the question we will be posing, of course, to the site manager here, Johannebsurg Dube, just to get a sense of what is happening here. Thank you so much. This is the vaccination site here in Bara, but just give us a sense of what you've been seeing. Young people, biggest concern in terms of them coming to the vaccination sites. Are you seeing the numbers of young people taking the opportunity to vaccinate? What has been the reality on the ground?
The reality on the ground is that on the first day we saw just a few, but yesterday the number are going up. So we are hopefully today they'll be going higher and higher.
But in terms of the number of people that you are dealing with here, is it a majority of those that are elderly in other groups, or are you seeing young people be getting into the mix?
No, majority is elderly people. Young people, they are not a lot.
Yeah. In terms of the registrations that you would be seeing in your system, is it fair then to say that the number of those that have registered versus the number of those that should be coming here or are coming here, there's a difference there?
Yes, there's a vast difference. But hopefully, with more vaccination sites opening, hopefully we'll be seeing more young people coming.
And tell us about the vaccination site just around the area, but particularly this one. You will know that some people would obviously be working during the week, but this one you said is operating on 7 days. Just give us a sense of some of those that are around the area as well and how these ones are operating.
We've got quite a few around Soweto which are also opening 7 days a week, including these ones. So the numbers, if we take all the numbers, it's quite, I can say it's on and off, fluctuation of numbers.
And maybe just as a last question, what would be the call then to young people? Surely they've gotten the messages that they must come to the vaccination centers, but what would be the call then to them in terms of following up on this?
I think we are calling all young people to come because we want to reach the herd immunity so that all South Africans can live back to their normal lives.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma. And Lee, that is the site manager here at Baragwanath Hospital. That's the vaccination center here that is operating on a 7 days. So every day they are in operation, but they are saying that there is still a lack of young people coming here. They are still seeing that the elderly are the ones that are more using this vaccination center, but they are saying that the positive thing that they've seen is that from Friday, Saturday, they saw an increase, and they're hoping that today more young people will be coming. But there is a contrast between those that have registered. There are many that have registered, but they're not seeing the numbers on the ground at this particular vaccination center. So those are some of the concerns. The call there being that young people must then respond after registering to come to the ground and actually get their vaccines.
Lindo, did your guest give you any indication on exactly the numbers of people who've been vaccinated since Friday?
Well, in fact, I'll ask Lee because the site manager is still here. Let's just maybe move there. There is some conversations they're having with the secretary, but we have the luxury of actually trying to get a sense of that because she's still here. Thank you. Sorry, Mama, do you have the actual numbers of the people that have come, young people that have come to the vaccination since the beginning of their vaccine?
Yes, on Friday we saw 22. Yesterday we saw 118.
Yeah. So that's the increase you were talking about.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Do you have it there, Lee, that it was 22 the other on Friday, but they're saying that it was over 100 yesterday. So that's the growth they are talking about. But certainly hearing those figures, there is a big concern about the fact that not a lot of young people seemingly are using the chance to get their vaccines after this registration was open to them as well.